was a weird one, but I will absolutely take 7 in a row. We obviously need to address finishing sets, so but San Diego's a really nice team, and we knew that they were going to come out and battle, and they were fighting for a spot in the finals. So we knew it was going to be tough, and I'm not surprised that they battled back, but we need to figure out how to finish sets a little bit quicker. But at the end of the day, a win's a win in this league, and I'll take that. And I'm proud of our team for we're being at 7 in a row right now.
Okay, well over to that.
Yeah, on the finishing the sets, the first time out, I'm curious to what the thought process is. You go in knowing like, okay, we lost a few points, but it's like still a little bit cushion. And then it's 24-24. So like, what's the first time out talk? What's the second time out talk? And what's the process going back to 6 on the court?
For me in those situations, it's just we're talking about what play we want to run, what we think is going to be successful and score point. And it doesn't change much for me from timeout to timeout. I try to stay a little bit like this, and it's easy to get freaked out in those situations. So if I'm freaking out, then that's going to be contagious. So try and keep it even keel and just talk about what play we're going to run and how we're going to set up.
How y'all doing today? Rashad Crosby, Georgia State Production Network. First, I would like to welcome y'all to Georgia State. I hope y'all had a nice time. With the end of the season drawing near, how do y'all feel about coming close to the playoffs?
I still feel like we have so many more games left to play, and like Kayla mentioned, like any team can win on any given night. So I think the mentality is just one game at a time, literally 1 point at a time, because teams are super gritty in this league and they're fighting for it. There's $1 million payout at the end of the season for whoever wins the championship. So people are fighting for a lot right now.
It almost makes me kind of sad thinking about that. It's that we're so far gone with the season. Because I really like playing with this team. Like I enjoy my teammates a lot. But yeah, just taking it game by game and focusing on what's next every single game.
Thank you.
Yeah.
From last season, you guys, from watching it from me as a fan, you guys were kind of dominating the league up until the point of playoffs. And then playoffs hit, and you get knocked out before the final game. I feel like that has to be in the back of your mind. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But how do you deal with that coming into playoffs, being again a dominant team, going back into the playoffs?
I think it's good. We've been pushed and challenged a lot this season. And I think if you're not pushed or challenged in the middle of your season, then you're not prepared for playoffs when you're going to be pushed and challenged the most. And that you're going to have the pressure and just like overthinking in those finals. So I think we have a completely new group. And the biggest lesson I've ever learned in my career is that you can't imitate or try to do the same thing from one season to the next because you have a completely new group of players. So I think we're just trying to continue to find our groove, stay in our rhythm, and just keep taking it one game at a time.
I know this is technically a home game for you guys, but we're not playing at the same place you guys usually play. It's a lot more cramped, and we had a really packed crowd tonight. How did the energy feed into you guys, especially towards the end when the crowd was getting up and really on your side?
I like the feel of a smaller gym, because it gets so much louder, and it was so fun to have like all these girls in there that know how it is to just play volleyball and like play the game, and yeah, it was super fun. I loved it.
Yeah, it was loud. It was really loud. Like in timeouts, I think we were all like this close to each other. Yeah, we're really grateful that Georgia State's allowing us to play here, maybe a little bit closer to downtown, and hopefully drawing in some new fans. Hopefully, had a couple first Vibe fans games tonight. And with the Big South tournament going on, it's like a great opportunity, like Pia said, to have a lot of young players come out and see something that maybe we didn't get to see in our playing careers. Like I never saw professional volleyball growing up. Like the highest level I ever watched was high school. So like this is a really cool opportunity for them to aspire to something greater than where they are right now.
Thank you.
Morgan, a question for you. I personally been a fan ever since you got to Stanford. And with Stanford in mind, you went from high school, great high school player, club coaches, get to Stanford, John Dunning, you win championship, he retires, then you get the new coach, more coaches, then you graduate, national team, now the Atlanta Vibe. How do you balance what you already know and you know works with bringing in new things from new coaches and not having too much and making sure you don't push away too much at the same time?
Yeah, I think the big thing is just communication, having an open dialogue with coaches. Like we've been working on it the entire season, and I think when the entire team is open to hearing and learning and getting on the same page, like that's when we're going to find our chemistry and gel on the court. So just that open mentality, and like my goal is to get better, and Kayla's played at the highest level possible, so like I want to learn from her.
One more question. All good? Okay, sweet. Thank you. Thank you guys.
Thank you.